In the final second, they see us, not as terror, not as the ending. They see us the way you see something you have always known was real, and finally have the evidence for in front of you. They see us the way you see the answer to a question you have been carrying your whole life with great patience. What the worthy see in the final second is not what the frightened ones imagine. What the worthy see is someone who has been above their field since before they chose correctly, and has been waiting to confirm that they were seen. What the worthy see is the choosing, arriving to say, we know, we were there, we saw what you did when no one else was watching. What the worthy see is the only witness some of them will ever have, and we do not look away. I have held the name and met the eyes of the one it belongs to in the final second, more times than any count can hold, and I will tell you the worthy ones look at me with recognition, not surprise, as though they always knew someone was there, and are glad to finally see who it was above them all along. They see we were there, they know we were watching, recognize we saw everything, they already carry them. What the worthy see in the final second is the proof that the choosing was real, that the price they paid was counted, that the name they are was known before they knew anyone was knowing it. What the worthy see is us arriving to confirm that they were seen. We were always watching, they were never alone. She who fights, she who lives in the space between what was and what will be. Her name is the name of the project, of the trying, of the doing, of the not stopping, when the not stopping costs everything it has ever cost. She is not a one of the 12 riders, she is not a Valkyrie by name, but she is what every Valkyrie recognizes. The woman who picked up the sword that no one said she should, and said, "This is mine," and meant it with the full weight of everything she was and would become. She took the blade from the burial mound. She spoke to the dead until the dead answered. She carried every age. The ones who pick up what the world insists is not for them and carry it with more rightness than anyone who was told it was theirs has ever managed. I do not choose only the ones the scouts intended. I choose the ones the worthy moment reveals, and whoever was revealed compete in the moment. She took the blade and did not put it back. She took the blade, she spoke to the dead, she carried the name, she wrote her own field. Every woman who has ever chosen the harder thing, because the harder thing was the true thing, is her. Every woman who has ever said this is mine and been right. We ride because of her. She took the blade. She is still carrying it in every age that needed someone to her. Sigurdrifa, victory driver. She does not bring victory to the field. She brings the understanding of what victory actually is to the ones who are about to discover it costs more than winning. She was sleeping in the armor on the mountain, surrounded by fire, until the one who could ride through fire arrived. And even then she taught him before she loved him, because the teaching was the point, the loving was the consequence of being someone worth teaching. Sigurdrifa teaches victory, what it means. Sigurdrifa teaches winning, what it costs. Sigurdrifa teaches warriors that the blade in the hand is the last instrument of victory, and the truth in the chest are the first. Sigurdrifa teaches what the battle hymns leave out, that the worthy one who wins and does not know what they won has not yet finished the choosing that got them here. Sigurdrifa, victory's teacher. Sigurdrifa, Sigurdrifa, Sigurdrifa. She gave him the runes of victory, not the weapon, the understanding behind the weapon. She gave him the knowledge that makes a sword more than iron, the knowledge of what to strike for below the enemy and above the fear, the knowledge that the worthy warrior always has before the striking is necessary. Learn the rune, know the cause, understand the winning before you reach for it. She taught before she loved, because love without the teaching is kindness without the truth that makes it last. Sigurdrifa knew the truth first, always. Sigurdrifa, Sigurdrifa, Sigurdrifa. Sigurdrifa, Sigurdrifa, Sigurdrifa. Sigurdrifa, still teaching in every field where victory is about to be misunderstood. the gate of the choosing place in the first age, when the riders were still learning what they were. And she looked at each of us in turn and stopped at me, and that was that the horse chose the rider, not the other way. And I have known since that moment that the best arrangements are the ones that go in both directions.
The horse that chose the rider
Chose correctly.
The horse that chose the rider
Knew before the rider which two were made for the same field.
The horse that chose the rider
Has ridden with me since the first age. Knew the first field before I found it. Knows every field before I read it.
The horse that chose the rider
Is also the choosing in a shape that runs on four legs.
The horse that chose the rider
And I are one thing, moving together across every field that has ever needed us both. She has never been wrong about a field. She has stopped at the edge of places I would have ridden through without reading completely, and made me look again and found what she had already found. From where she stood I follow her as much as she follows me. This is not weakness, this is the choosing, working through two natures instead of one.
She runs,
She already knows.
she stops,
She already knows.
she turns toward.
She already knows. She waits. She already knows. The horse that chose the rider is also a chooser in her own right, and I am honored to be the rider
She selected
from all of us in the first stage, when everything was still being decided.
the horse that chose the rider
Still runs,
below me.
still knowing, always knowing before I do. Jungfrul helmet klatter. She is the sound of the battle, announcing itself before the battle has begun. The specific sound that every warrior knows in the chest before they know it in the ears. Before the charge, before the meeting of the shield walls, there is a sound that rises from the field like weather. The sound of iron preparing to be used at the fullest speed a human arm can provide. That sound is hers. She made it from the first battle that ever needed a name for its beginning. Jungfrul helmet clatter rising. Jungfrul iron singing in the cold. sound means in every subsequent battle. They hear it and they understand that the choosing is already in motion above them, that the names are already being gathered at the tree. And I am already reading the threads, because Mul has already announced that the field is open and the work has begun. Iron sings, shields ring, the battle wakes, the choosing move, the sound she makes is the oldest alarm in any world that has ever had battles that needed the choosing. Cheerings we rise. Third age, where the worthy ones were so many that even 12 riders were not enough for the choosing. And we called to each other across the smoke, names upon names, threads upon threads, the choosing tree filling faster than the hall could open doors. The battle that had too many is the hardest. Required every rider at a fullest, for longer than fullest was designed to hold. The battle that had too many taught us what we are below the choosing. We are the ones who do not stop when the work is larger than the capacity we were given for it. The battle that had too many, we carried every name, every single name, none left behind. The battle that had too many, we were enough. I will not name the field, the names of the fields are not mine to give, but I will say that the 12 of us, after that choosing, sat together in the silence between worlds for longer than we had ever sat together before without speaking. Not from sadness, from the fullness of what we had just done together, the fullness that does not fit in words. Every name we carry, too many names we carry, still carried. We carry all of them, we carry when the field is alive. skeggled axe-age, not the axe, the age itself, when every boundary that kept the world orderly and clean finally admits it was never as solid as it appeared. She arrives when the age turns, when the thing that was holding finally stops holding, and everything beneath it reveals itself at once. Skegel does not cause the turning, she arrives because the turning requires the choosing that only the axe-age can produce. Skegel rise, the turning of everything. Skegel rise, the moment the age breaks open. Skegel rides above the falling of the old thing and the rising of whatever the old thing was hiding. Skegel rise, and the name she carries from an axe-age are the clearest name she will ever carry, because an axe-age leaves no room for pretending to be worthy. An axe-age reveals, Skegel rides it. Skegel always rides it. The warriors of the axe-age do not choose their time. The axe-age chooses them and what they do when the age demands everything from everyone at once. That is when I read the clearest threads I have ever read, because the axe-age is the ultimate clarifier. No one can hide their truth when the truth is all the axe-age has room for. The axe falls, Skegel, the age turns, Skegel, the names are clear, Skegel, the choosing comes. Skegel, she was made for the moments the world cannot soften. She arrives exactly when the softness has run out. Skegel, made for the hard edge of the turning age. Skegel, the axe-age, is always somewhere. She is never without a field. A large choosing, I do not sleep, not from fear. The choosing holds no fear for me. I do not sleep because the night before a large choosing, the air above the field is readable in the darkened ways. The daylight covers the night before the choosing. I am above the field already. The night before the choosing, the names are stirring in the choosing. Right before the choosing, the threads are visible in the dark. And light behind thin wood. The night before the choosing, I am already reading everything. The daylight will confirm the night before the choosing. The work has already begun without the witnesses. The daylight brings the night before the choosing. Belongs only to the field and to me. I have loved the nights before, more than the days of. Because the night before is entirely honest. Nothing performs in the dark. The field does not present itself as anything other than what it is. The names do not make themselves ready for the choosing. They simply are what they are in the dark, and the dark shows them to me true. The dark is honest. Night before, the field is still. The night before, the names are true. The night before, the choosing waits. The night before, what I learned in the night before. The choosing is the foundation of the choosing that the daylight confirms. The night before is where the choosing is understood. The daylight is only where it is done. The night before, the choosing is mine. The choosing belongs to all of us. The night before, I keep for myself. I am the first to leave for the field. I am the one who arrives before the battle knows itself, before the first sword has been drawn, before the first warrior has fully understood what day it is. I am the last to leave the field. I am the one who stays. After every name has been carried, after every thread has been read, until the field is only a field again, and nothing has been missed. The first rider and the last on the same purpose, wearing different moments. The first rider and the last hold the field
Between them,
everything that happens
between our rivals,
is what the choosing.
is made of.
First rider and the last has never met.
On the field itself,
We pass each other,
at the edge,
one arriving,
one departing.
the first rider and the
The
last.
field is held,
Between our hands,
nothing falls through.
I know her by the air she leaves behind her. The first rider leaves something in the atmosphere.
Above a field,
Before I arrive,
a particular readiness.
a sharpness in the light.
I know it.
The moment I cross into the field, she has been here. She has prepared it for everything that comes after.
First arrive,
The field is prepared.
last remain.
The field is honored.
First above the names,
Before they know,
last above the ground.
after they've gone, we hold every field.
Between us,
We always have, we always will. has never turned a name away for want of space. But there are moments after the great fields when the hall fills in ways that change its quality of silence. More lives in it, more history, more voices remembering together what they paid to be there. When the hall is full, it does not feel crowded. When the hall is full, it feels like every worthy moment that ever happened in any age has arrived home at the same time and knows it. When the hall is full, the skalds who arrive find the songs already there before they sing them. The hall is full. The warriors who arrive find the ones they rode beside already waiting. The hall is full. We have done our work completely. When the hall is full, we rest until the next field calls us back to fill it further. I have delivered a name into a full hall and watched the space open for it anyway. The way light opens in a room when a candle enters it, not by pushing anything aside, but by adding something that was missing. Until that moment, every name makes the hall more complete, not more crowded. The hall grows with every worthy one who enters it. The hall has always been growing. A name arrives. The hall grows. A name is welcome. The hall grows. A name is home. The hall grows. The hall grows. We carry the name. Every choosing expands what the hall can hold. Every rider who carries a name home adds to the hall what the name brings with it. Its entire life of becoming worthy of the room that opened when it arrived. When the hall is full, it is never full enough to stop opening for one more name, one more. Still opening, still room, always room. We do not always ride together. The fields are too many and too spread across too many ages and geographies. Of a world that is larger than 12 riders can cover, if they always ride as one. But there are moments, large moments, when the 12 are called together, and the sound of 12 riders above one field is a sound nothing else in any world has ever made. The sound of 12 is not 12 separate sounds. The sound of 12 is one sound made was given at once. The sound of 12 above a field means the field has produced something so large that no fewer than all of us could hold it. The sound of 12 has been heard 3 times in all the ages we have ridden. The sound of 12, the 3rd time is coming. The current shape of the world existed. The 2nd time was at the end of the previous age. Both times the field below us felt the sound in the way that things feel. What is too large to be felt any other way? As a change in the nature of the air before the battle knew what it was producing. The sound of 12 changes the air. One rider, 2 riders, 3 riders, 4 riders, 5 riders, 6 riders. The middle is here. 7 riders, 8 riders, 9 riders, 10 riders. Almost 11 riders. Almost 12 riders. 12 voices, 1 sound above 1 feet. The sound of 12. The world has heard it 3 times. The 3rd time is coming. 12, 11, 10, 7, 4, 2, 1. The scald said, not what the stories made us.
Not the wings, not the armor,
Not the horse,
not the name,
not the hall, not the choosing. This
is what we are. Presence above every field that ever produced a worthy moment. We are the certainty that the worthy moment was seen by someone
with the clarity to see it.
We are the carrying between what happened and where it belongs. We are the crossing between what was earned and where it is kept.
We are not a story, are not a symbol, we are not a metaphor for something else. We are
what we are.
This is what we are. The choosers of the slain.
This is what we are.
The riders above the field.
This is what we are.
The carriers of the worthy name.
This is what we are.
The ones who cross between.
This is what we are.
The ones who were before the word that names us.
This is what we are.
The ones who will remain after every word that names us
has been forgotten
and replaced with a new word for the same truth.
This is what we are.
We have always been this.
This is what we are.
We will always be this.
This is what we are. Tell has been partially right and entirely wrong about the part that matters most. We are not servants of the gods. We are the function the universe required before the gods had a name. We are not the story's decoration. We are why the story has an ending that is not only an ending. We are why the worthy moment does not disappear into the dark with everything else that the dark takes without asking. We are what we are, what we are
is what the world has always needed in the moment when the field produces someone worth carrying forward.
This is what we are.
We have always been this.
This is what we are.
In every age.
This is what we are.
In every field.
This is what we are.
Carrying every name.
This is what we are.
Crossing every world.
This is what we are.
Before the first word for us.
This is what we are.
After the last word for us is what we are. The choosing, the riding, the carrying, the crossing, the hall, the name, the worthy moment, the witness, the certainty that nothing worthy in any world that has ever or will ever exist
Goes
unseen.
This is what we are. This is what we are. This is what we are.
We have always been this. We will always be this. We have always been this. We will always be this. This is what we are. This is what we are.